Hey, what's going on, everybody? Samuel Akem here, and I am back with another one. Today, we are breaking down the film, looking at some of the best plays from Cam Miller. He is entered his name into the 2025 NFL Draft. He is the 2024-2025 season, or I guess it's 2024 season, national champion. He was the runner-up to the Walter Payton Award, and I know that was something that charged him up to go and get that national championship over Montana State and Tommy Mellott, who won the award over him. But Cam Miller, an extremely productive quarterback at the FCS level and throughout his career. 3,200 passing yards this year, 33 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. The biggest thing I would say about Cam Miller's game is he is going to take care of the ball. He is not going to put the ball in harm's way. He's an extremely accurate quarterback. He had a ton of weapons during his time at North Dakota State, but he was super productive, super accurate. 73% completion percentage this year, 71% completion percentage last year. The lowest completion percentage he had was in 2020, his freshman year, at 50%. But, you know, all the years above that, he never had more than 5 interceptions in a season. I mean, this guy is just dialed in. We're going to be looking at some of his top plays. I want to look at some of his most accurate throws from the last 2 seasons, and I want to look at one of the things that I think Cam Miller does really well and at a high level is winning time. When the game gets tight, when you need a play, Cam Miller's going to show up. I'm not going to talk too much more. We're going to get straight into the breakdown. Make sure you guys hit a like. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys comment down below what you guys think of Cam Miller, and we will get straight into it. Okay, first things first, we got the game against Colorado that they opened the season on, and I believe this was week 1. I don't think it was week 0, but it might have been week 0. But first game of the season for North Dakota State on national television. Everybody was paying attention. Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, the works. You got Cam Miller right here, under pressure, accurate pass on the return route, defender in his face, and he's still getting the ball off accurately and on time into his receiver's chest. Really good pass right there from Cam Miller. You see that a lot on his film. Watch this. Guy right down the middle, unblocked, and the pass is right in stride to his receiver. I mean, he is calm under pressure, always calm under pressure, never looks stressed, never looks worried. He plays at a high level. Got the fade right on the outside. This was early on in the FCS semifinals. This was their first offensive drive of the game. And one thing you like for your receivers do a lot of times on these fade routes is in the NFL, they got the red line down the side of the field. It's usually probably at the bottom of the college numbers. Bryce Lance here is significantly off the red line, which makes it significantly harder for Cam Miller to put this pass on him accurately. And despite all of that, Cam Miller still drops it in the bucket. And it was a completed pass. Really good job right there. High level throw from Cam Miller. Super accurate. He's not always gonna throw the most the most dialed in spiral. It's not going to be always a super beautiful spiral, but it's going to get there on time accurately. Once again, this was that same drive. Later on in that drive, once again to Bryce Lance's number 1 receiver in 2024, and it's right in stride for the fade route. Bryce Lance does a lot of the good work for Cam Miller here, but a lot of times with a quarterback and on these fade routes, when you got a lot of space on the outside just for them to run, quarterbacks can be sometimes inaccurate on these throws, and Cam Miller drops it in the bucket perfectly to Bryce Lance. Dialed in pass right here. And mind you, this was probably one of the top defenses in the FCS in 2023, outside of maybe South Dakota, who they lost to in the regular season, but also outside of maybe Montana State's defense was high up there. But South Dakota State was probably one of the best units in the FCS in 2023 and in 2024 and 2023. But Cam Miller made him look easy. He made passes against them religiously. Here's this post route right down the middle. You're going to get South Dakota State in a cover 2. Looks like they're in a Tampa 2 here. Here's your Tampa defender, Adam Bach. He's not going to be able to run with Bryce Lance, and Cam Miller drops a dime down the middle of the field. Now, I will say hitting wide open receivers is not the hardest thing in football to do, but delivering passes accurately, consistently is something that you don't always see from some of the top quarterbacks. So another accurate pass on a bender route right here across the middle. You're going to get one of his receivers, Rajah Nelson. Looks like he ran a corner post there, and Cam Miller delivers it on time once again against South Dakota State. This was in the regular season matchup, but accurate pass down the middle for the touchdown. Here you go right here. Bryce Lance is going to scramble. This is a national championship game against Montana State. Cam Miller gets forced off his spot and throwing it on the run accurately right to that pylon. Right to that pylon. A lot of times on comeback routes like this, now this is a scramble move. This isn't a designed comeback route. But a lot of times on scramble moves like this, on comeback routes like this, you always tell the quarterback, aim for that pylon. The receiver's running back to that pylon. That is exactly where the ball hit. Cam Miller throwing on the run, a little bit of pressure in his face, accurately. Once again, accurate pass on the run. Just amazing right there. Here you go. You're going to get the play action. He's going to come back in his receiver across the middle, waiting for him to work back across. You see him right here. He's going to run act like he's running to the outside, to the corner maybe, getting back across the middle. Cam Miller waits on it, checks all across the field, and gets back to his receiver for the touchdown. You see his eyes working across, and finally gets back to number 15 for the touchdown. Really, really good job. High level throw. Here you go. Gonna get a throw down the middle once again. Waiting for his routes to work out. Good pocket. Very good offensive line in North Dakota State. Almost always. And he gets the pass to his tight end accurately across the middle. And then he gets slammed. Here you go to the outside. I really like this throw, and I try to show throws like this of quarterbacks all the time because this is a crosshash throw. This is an NFL throw. This is a big boy throw. You want to make sure that he can make throws like this. He has the arm strength to get the ball across the field to the opposite numbers accurately and on time, and Cam Miller does exactly that to Bryce Lance. Gets the ball to him accurately on time. He's able to catch it and get out of bounds. And that was a 2-minute drill too, so big time throw. A couple seconds left. He got them in range for potentially be able to kick a field goal right before half. Here you go. This was a really big game, in my opinion, for Cam Miller. East Tennessee State, they got down by as much as, I think it was 15 or 16 points late in the second half, and they were able to battle back much because of what Cam Miller was able to do. Once again, another crosshash throw to the outside to his receiver. He's going to run it looks like a flood route, flood out right there, sail out, whatever you want to call it, and he's getting it to his receiver, layering it over that flat defender right there, layering it over the defender into his receiver's arms, where he can make the catch. Really good pass there from Cam Miller. Here you go. You're going to get him on the scramble, scrambling to his left. I don't think you see this a ton in his game, but he can run, and that's an aspect that he has in his game. I don't know if he'll use it at the next level as much, but he can run. But something that you didn't see him do all the time is scrambling to his left, making throws. He is always looking to make the throw down the field, and it's an accurate pass right here on the scramble move, rolling to his left. This is a difficult throw for a quarterback to flip his hips, turn it back around with pressure in your face, defenders drawing down on you, and still able to make an accurate pass to his receiver in the red zone. Really good job. Here you go. Throw across the middle accurately. You see Cam Miller throw at all three levels: short, intermediate, and deep passes accurately, consistently. You see him do that consistently, so he does that at a very high level. Here you go, another drop back pass, getting it across the middle. This is a designed route, so they're running a rub route, so he's wide open, but the pass is right in stride for his receiver to catch it and run, not having to break stride or anything. Really high level pass from Cam Miller right there. Really good job. Here you go. You're going to get an end route from Bryce Lance. You see Cam Miller sitting in the pocket, reading through his progressions, looking at the zone. Looks like they're in a potential quarters coverage here. Kind of see a quarters, maybe a 2, but these safeties are on the hash, so probably going to get some open zones here behind these hooks. And Cam Miller sees it right there, layers the ball in there to Bryce Lance accurately, on time, in stride for the first down. Backed up in their own red zone too. I think this might be the last one we got on here, but you're going to get this corner route from his receiver. I believe that's Henderson on the corner route, and it's right in stride. Once again, he is wide open. Not a super difficult throw to make, but Cam Miller's going to hit him right in stride, accurately, on time. Consistently delivering accurate passes over and over and over and over and over, time and time again. Now the next clips we got on here is winning time. This is when we need a play, we need a throw, we need our quarterback to show up. Cam Miller always showed up in that moment. Even in the semifinals 2023 when they lost to Montana, Cam Miller showed up. He put his team in position to win. Anytime there's a time to win, even against Colorado to start the season, Cam Miller did everything he possibly could to put his team in a position to win, and those are some of the plays we're going to see here. So winning time, 21-21 in the FCS semifinals against the best defense in FCS football, the back-to-back national champion South Dakota State Jackrabbits. Cam Miller's going to make a perfect throw in crunch time to his receiver, who makes a phenomenal catch, by the way, one-handed catch from Bryce Lance, but the ball is just amazing. It's super accurate, on time, and they ended up winning the game by 7 off of this previous touchdown. But once again, the first matchup that they played, I believe the score right here was 9-7. I want to say it was, because they won 13-9. So 9-7. South Dakota State's got the lead right now. We didn't have a widened view of this, but Cam Miller's going to deliver a perfect pass on the slot fade to Rajah Nelson for the game winner. That ended up being the game winner. So 2 game winners against South Dakota State. Cam Miller showed up against the back-to-back national champions in crunch time when he needed to. Amazing right there. Amazing. Here you go. This is against Montana State in the national championship. North Dakota State jumped out to a 21, I believe it was 21-7 first half lead. It might have been 21-0. I can't remember what it might have been 21-3. I think it was 21-3. They jumped out to a 21-3 lead in the first half. Montana State started to battle back. This is right after Montana State cut it to a 3-point lead, and North Dakota State's in a 3rd and 6. They need a play. What does Cam Miller do? He's going to deliver a beautiful pass on a slot fade to Bryce Lance. Bryce Lance had to fight a little bit to get and stack that defensive back, but the ball was delivered perfectly. I mean, you couldn't have handed this ball to Bryce Lance any better. It's a beautiful pass. In a time when you need it, you need a play, you got to show up. Montana State's battling back. You need an answer, and what does Cam Miller do in crunch time? He's going to answer every time. Every time in winning time when you need to play, Cam Miller's going to answer. Here you go. This is that Montana State game I was mentioning. Montana State's going to run 0 coverage. You get them in a 2nd and 13. This is, if you didn't watch a ton of FCS ball, they're not even in 0. They're going to drop a few guys out, but they are bringing pressure. Cam Miller's not protected. He's got a free runner off the edge. And 2nd and 13, what is he going to do? Deliver a perfect pass to Henderson on what I believe was a deep out, a flood out. But getting the ball to his receiver accurately on time when they need it. Mind you, there's 2.5 minutes to go in the game. This was the drive that they drove down the field, tied the game up, but they needed a play here. They needed a play. This is what we consider winning time. Cam Miller was in winning time. They needed a winning play. Cam Miller delivered a winning play. Now, they ended up losing this game, but not for a lack of trying from Cam Miller. He did everything he possibly could under pressure, delivering the pass on time accurately. Just beautiful. 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 Here you go. Here's the touchdown later on in that drive on 2nd and 7. He's going to get his pass out to Green, Eli Green, who transferred during the offseason into the 2024 offseason. But once again, another accurate pass for the touchdown to tie the game up and force overtime. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Beautiful from Cam Miller. Amazing ball and amazing poise under pressure in crunch time. Now, this is the East Tennessee State game I was talking about. 28-17 late in the 3rd quarter. North Dakota State is down. East Tennessee State probably played one of their best games of the year outside of the 4th quarter when they gave up the lead. But, I mean, Cam Miller standing in the pocket once again delivered an accurate pass in winning time when you need a play. 3rd and 14. Receiver's going to run a good route, but the quarterback's got to deliver a good pass. Cam Miller gets a little bit pressure in the pocket, but that does not faze him. He stays poised under pressure and delivers a pass. Amazing. Here you go. He's going to hit a couple of seams right here. Gets the seam route open, delivering the pass accurately on time. Good catch from the receiver, but good ball from Cam Miller. A lot of times quarterbacks can sometimes hang these up too long, let the DB get back into position. Looks like they're in a cover 3 here, so that cover 3 corner down here is going to be the one to converge on that seam by number 2. He gets there, but he's a little bit late. Cam Miller delivers a good pass on time. Once again, another seam by number 2 up top. Cam Miller layers the ball in there over that flat defender underneath that cover 3 corner. Once again, accurately on time in crunch time when they need it. Still down by 12 here, but good accurate pass right there. Here you go right here. Cam Miller's going to get pressure in his face. Once again, this is winning time. 2 minutes to go in the game. They are down by 12 points. They need a play from Cam Miller. Pressure in his face, unblocked defender. What's Cam Miller going to do? Deliver an accurate pass on time to get them down inside the red zone, to give them a chance to win this game. And if I haven't said it yet, they ended up winning this game. Down by 12 points, 2 minutes to go in the game. I mean, just Cam Miller in winning time is one of the best quarterbacks the FCS has seen. Here you go. He's going to run the ball here and get into the end zone. I believe this was to bring it within 5. I believe this was to bring it into 5. This might have been for them to take the lead, but Cam Miller in winning time. Cam Miller in winning time, nobody better. So I just put this play on here. They're going to run a stick route with the tight end, flat route with the running back. I like how fast he goes through this progression, how fast he's able to make this decision, how fast he's able to read. That defender is squatting on that sit route. It's not there. Reset, get it out to the flat that's wide open, and it's a first down and then some. Really good play, really good decision making right here. I like the quick decision making. Let's watch it play all the way through. Stick route by the tight end, flat, horizontal stretch from your running back. Watch the decision making. Not there, reset, get it out to your running back. Really, really good job. Really, really good job. Now, that's a condensed example of what you need to be able to do in the league, but I like how fast he shows that a lot on his film, and this is another play of him doing that. Watch him make the decision. He scans the right real quick. Watch him peek to the right. Watch him peek to the right. That's his quick right there. That's his spot route to his tight end. He's peeking to it real quick. Not there. They're shifting over to that side. Watch his eyes. Watch his eyes. He's going to peek to the right. Not there. Get back to your slant. Inside slant's there. Release it. Really good job. Really good job from Cam Miller. And here we go in the national championship. This is something that he did really well in college. And, you know, he's obviously not the fastest player. He's super athletic, but outrunning all the Montana State defenders. The middle of the field was wide open, and Cam Miller could basically walk into the end zone for the touchdown. Really good job. Here you go. Drop back pass for Cam Miller. Getting it to the slant to Bryce Lance. This isn't anything crazy. I actually don't even know why I put this on here, but good route from Bryce Lance. Good catch. Good throw from Cam Miller. Accurate pass once again for the touchdown. He was wide open, though. Got to be able to hit wide open receivers. Back shoulder fades. This is something him and Bryce Lance hit quite often last year. Back shoulder fade, accurate pass, only where his guy's going to get it. Only my guy's going to get it. It's going to be incomplete. His guy did get it, and it was a touchdown. Really good pass right there. And that is going to conclude the Cam Miller breakdown. I think accuracy is one of the things that he does well. I think winning time is something else that he does at a very high level. I love Cam Miller's game. I love what he was able to do at the FCS level. I'm very excited to see what he's able to do in the NFL. You guys make sure to leave me a comment. Make sure you guys give me a like on this video if you enjoyed this content. And also, please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you later.